Welcome with Around the World with Softy Safiyah.
And today we are talking about a lovely country with yellow and blue colors. Which one is?
Sweden.
Sweden. This is our Scandinavian finale. So we have 5 countries in Scandinavia, which is, what are the 5 countries? Norway,
Sweden, Finland,
Finland,
Denmark,
Iceland. And Sweden is just Jättebra. Jättebra is a Swedish word for fantastic. And what are the Swedish people called?
Swedes.
Swedes. Wow. So we'll talk about Sweden, and Sweden is beautiful. It is actually winter wonderland. It's full of greenery and ice and snow and cities and animals and forest and Vikings and forest and people and Sweden is Jättebra.
And trees.
Trees. And by the way, it is the best of the Scandinavian country in football. The Swedish people are top.
The Swedish people defeated the 4-time champion.
Who?
Italy.
Oh, really? To enter the FIFA in Russia. Excellent. And we are talking about a country which Viking is great. And we spoke about the Vikings earlier.
With the Vikings in Norway.
Yes.
Before Norway, the Sweden and Norway and Finland and
Right.
Denmark.
Okay.
They started and they conquered Iceland, Greenland, and few more countries with them.
Really? So the Viking were very, very important people. And you know what? In Sweden, one favorite word is lagom. Lagom means it's just right. Everything is perfect in Sweden. And Swedish people are also very, very happy. But when you take photograph, what do you say?
Cheese.
In Sweden, you don't say cheese. You say sag omelette. Say omelette. So come on, everybody, sag omelette. So next time you remember, you show your nice thumb or your 2 finger as in a victory, and instead of saying cheese, you'll say sag omelette. That's how Swedish people are. One of the best thing about Sweden.
By the Germans.
Really, they were, yes. Germany did not go up north, but they went very close to Sweden. But one of the best things about Sweden is something called the Northern Lights. You must Google it. It's the Aurora. Aurora is nature's most amazing light show. It can only be seen at the top of the world. And that is where Sweden and Finland are. What happens is in the night...
At the Scandinavian.
Yes, from Scandinavia, what happens in the night? There are beautiful blue and green and sometimes yellow and pink light that comes up in the atmosphere. You know, a science trivia. It is because...
We went to somewhere and we saw a light and sound show.
Right, it's not a light and sound show. It's a real natural show. What happens is that there are some incredible small particles in the sky. When these particles are released, they form energy bands. And the energy band become different colors. Alright. So, we are looking at beautiful, lovely Sweden. Let me tell you one story, and that would be the most important story about Sweden. There was a man who lived in Sweden. His name was Alfred Nobel. And Alfred Nobel made dynamite. And you know what's dynamite?
No.
Dynamite is basically something that you can blow things up. You know, like bombs, like gunfire, machine guns. And people use...
balloons.
And balloons. Okay, things you can blast and people can die in that. So, bad people like Hitler, people like him, started using it. Of course, he was much before that. A lot of people used dynamite and they made bad war and they killed people. So Alfred Nobel was called the Merchant of Death. Almost like AOD. Angel of Death, he's MOD. And MAD means?
Merchant of Death.
MAD? Someone's MAD. Mad. Oh, not mad over donuts. Alright. Jumpy saying mad over donuts. Yeah, Softy? It is MOD, Merchant of Death. He did not like it. Because of the selling this dynamite powder, he became very, very rich man. So when he was about, old man, he said, I don't want to be remembered as someone who kills people. And Gandhiji was a good man. Yes, Zingy. So Alfred Nobel started what is called Nobel Prize. he started actually Nobel Peace Prize, but then now he said, when you do something good for people, for humanity, we'll give you an award and a prize. Even today,
I want to tell you a story.
Tell me. So just let me finish. Even today, but the prize is not given in Sweden. The prize is given in a neighboring country in Norway. What's the capital of Norway?
Oslo.
Oslo. Remember O in the Norway? So the prize every year, Nobel Peace Prize is given, and that's what Alfred Nobel is known for. Yes, what's your story, Zingy?
India was conquered by
the Britishers. England, yes.
So,
and who helped India?
Gandhiji.
And how did he fight them?
No.
Yes, he said, I'll not fight them. He used non-violence.
He said that he took a movement that's called the Azadi movement.
Right.
And he said that we'll not wear any clothes of yours. We'll make our own clothes and wear. We will not eat food until you leave us. The Britishers got very afraid and went away.
Excellent. It's all the Dandi March, the Khadi clothes. But you know what? Nobel Prize has one rule. You cannot give an award after somebody has died. So Gandhiji did not get Nobel Peace Prize. And this is one of the biggest regret. They feel sad for him. So, but a lot of people inspired by Gandhiji got Nobel Peace Prize. For example...
And Gandhiji caught in a jail.
Yes, they put Gandhiji in jail. But then there is a man whose name is MLK, Martin Luther King. He stood up for black people in America. And he got Nobel Peace Prize. Then Nelson Mandela got Nobel Peace Prize. And from our own country, India, Kailash Satyarthi got a Nobel Peace Prize. Marie Curie in science. Mother Teresa got Peace Prize. So Malala Yousafzai got Peace Prize. So when Peace Prize is given, that means people are doing good work. Okay, these are scientists. So that's what Nobel Prize is all for. And here is one quick science trivia now for you. You know, there is a hotel of ice in Sweden. This is a full hotel. Only the hotel is there for 3 months. December, January and February. Why do you think the hotel is only for 3 months? A hotel full of ice.
Because it will melt.
Yes. So these are extreme winters. You can go eat in the hotel. Everything is made of ice. The plate is made of ice. The cup is made of ice. The table, the chair. Yeah. Is the food made of ice? Maybe the only good thing that you can eat is food, right? But then imagine if you go in April in the hotel, everything starts melting and you might actually have to float and sink with your food on. You know, when
if we are eating in the plate starts melting.
Yes, then you quickly eat your food. Alright, so one last thing before we leave. Zainab has fever. You know how much is a fever, Zainab? 100 degrees Celsius. So Zainab has 100 degrees Celsius fever, and that is how you measure fever with a thermometer. Remember in a periodic table we are talking about mercury? So now the man who invented the thermometer is from Sweden. His name is Anders Celsius. And Anders Celsius was an astronomer.
What happened to that Anders Nobel?
Alfred Nobel died a good man. He gave all his money to charity for the Nobel Peace Prize. And now there's another one, Anders Celsius, who made the Celsius temperature scale. In America, they didn't use the word Celsius, degree C. They use degree F, which is Fahrenheit. So quickly, 100 degrees Celsius, if you want to convert into Fahrenheit, all you do is double it and add anything between 12 to 30 number. So hundreds double is?
When we'll sit in
200. 200 plus 12?
Ice.
So that's the temperature.
Ice chair, so it will fall down and it will melt.
Oh yes, you can fall down an ice chair. So we're getting lots of ideas. And that's
the snow when we're sitting on the chair and the chair melts, so it will fall down.
So will you go to the ice hotel?
No.
No, you don't want to go? Isn't it fun? But
Yes.
can you wear t-shirts and go to the ice hotel?
Yes.
Oh, won't you feel frozen and cold?
No, we'll wear jackets.
Oh.
And we'll wear triple jackets.
Triple jackets and fur coats and lot of socks. Ben, what about your mouth? If you open your mouth, it freezes.
We'll put cotton instead.
Alright, and by the way, Sweden is the land of Ikea, the famous furniture company, and Swedish meatballs.
The ice queen, he sits in a ice chair.
Oh, the ice queen sits in ice chair?
Means most of the time eat only veg.
Really? But Swedish people, if you go to IKEA, they love the meatballs. So when you go to IKEA, you finish all your shopping and there's a nice cafeteria, and don't forget the Swedish food and Sweden as a country. By the way, did I ask you what's the capital of Sweden?
Yeah.
What is it?
Stockholm.
Stockholm. And the beautiful band, what's the cross in flag for Sweden? What color is that?
Yellow.
Yellow and blue. Remember that. Sweden is yellow and blue. Till then, good night and say bye-bye to your friends.
Bye-bye.